Phil Hellmuth starts his hand. He raises to 3,500 with ace-4 offsuit.
Ambitious raise with an ace-4 offsuit.
Let's do the 7.
And Daniel Negreanu with an ace-10 offsuit doubles it. Makes it 7,000.
Jerry, why you bugging?
You might have jacks, so I just call.
Jacks?
Jacks.
10s? Claiming 10s? Is that what you're claiming?
I checked.
I'll bet 10,000.
Phil Hellmuth calls.
I bet 10,000. I already said it. Promise.
And Daniel said he bet 10,000 before the flop came down.
Wow.
Phil checked. Daniel said, I bet 10,000, and he put the 10,000 in, and he's flopped top 2 pair.
Jeez.
Boy, that's pretty sweet. And Phil's got aces.
This could set Phil off.
And Phil cannot get away from his aces.
I checked.
So the Negreanu already bet 10 grand, and Hellmuth calls. Turn calls a deuce of clubs.
Phil is checked.
And Negreanu bets 25 grand.
25, though.
25.
And I think Daniel has a pretty good feel of where Phil is at in this hand, and Phil has no idea where Daniel's at.
Yeah.
It's worth the $100 ante just for me to watch you guys play. Get an intimate seat. It's like sitting in the front row of the Lakers, right? Those seats cost $2,000. This one could cost
Those
more.
front row seats cost, how much Jack's seat cost?
$2,000.
Each game? How many games?
No, for the season, Sean.
Sean's obviously not a hoop fan.
Wow.
Yeah, but they charge, when it comes playoffs and good games, they charge $10,000 a seat.
25? Why so much, Daniel?
Now, what Phil's got to decide here is, did Daniel say 10,000 before the flop, flop nothing,
Let's go, Todd. Let me know when you want to
bluff on the flop, and now continue to bluff on the turn?
Jeez.
I've been there. The box is, I'm sure, a different story. I've never been to a game, let alone a box, but
It's fun. So many pretty.
No professional poker player wants to be bluffed on television. I really believe if this hand were not on television, Phil would throw it away.
All right, Daniel, you're done.
That's a long time ago.
I think you have queen.
Hellmuth calls.
Not only does he call, but he
Plus I'm
tells
assuming.
Daniel basically where he's at, that he's got a weak ace.
River's a 7 of clubs.
Phil gave away his hand. Now he checks. He's already told Daniel that he's got aces.
No, stop at 10. Stop at 10.
Daniel is just about as comfortable as he can be.
Yeah.
Just figuring out what the right amount to bet here is. What would Phil possibly call?
40.
And Negreanu feels the right amount's $40,000. Now the pot's over 125 grand.
Phil did not want to see that. Is Mr. Daniel Negreanu bluffing all the way in this hand? I think Phil realizes that Daniel would not bet if he had jacks or queens right now. So Daniel's either bluffing or Daniel's got him.
Hellmuth calls.
Sees the bad news.
Yep. And Negreanu takes a big bite out of Phil Hellmuth's wallet. He rakes in $165,700.
Phil looked a little silly in that hand, and we might have ignition here.
Yeah.
These people I like. It's music.
Good guy, re-raised me. I didn't think he'd re-raise me with ace 10. Couldn't put him on that hand. Ace 10, couldn't put him on that hand. He re-raised me. I knew it was weak before the flop. That's all I knew. Why they destroyed me so far, these There's no clue in these thoughts either. It's sick. Good hand, Daniel. Good betting.